Alright. Supposedly I'm live. Apologies for that. I hope you all made it here well enough, if you're still here. I'll give you guys a minute to jump in. Hopefully hopefully you guys join in. I don't know what happened just before. I seem to have lost connection to my stream, and yeah, that caused the stream to just end, so I'm gonna quickly turn that off. Yeah, I know how that happened, and now we know in the future. So in the future, if I lose connection to my stream, we won't lose the whole stream. We'll just go back into it, and that will be good. But apologies for that. Also, I'm gonna add like this shirt that I'm wearing. I'm gonna chuck that or something in so that you guys can get it. And I'm just gonna wait for people to join the stream. Has anyone joined the stream? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thanks for coming back to the new stream. So sorry for what happened in the last one. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. I really don't know what happened there. I think like it just sort of lost connection. I'm not really sure what went down, but once I lost connection, it just stopped the stream, and then I couldn't start it again. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. But nonetheless, we are back with Danganronpa. We're just gonna finish this up. So this is gonna be a short stream, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. So sorry about that, lads. Is anyone back? Is Kuroki Ayano? Are you still here? Say hello, buddy. Say hello. The scam got questionable. Wait, what's happening? Oh, that's a different chat. Blah, blah, blah. Anything interesting? Alright, cool. Alright, well, hopefully everyone's back in the stream if we're coming back. But, if you are here, welcome back. Let's get right back into Danganronpa. So sorry about that. Alright, Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. What am I talking about? Door bathroom. Yes. Kuroki Ayano is still here. Good, glad you're here. Thank you for coming back.
Then the killer ran after her.
Yep.
And they got into the bathroom.
Yep.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong.
And finally,
oh, for fuck's sake, I keep missing.
The culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you.
Does my missus decrease my gauge?
Admit it. We already know the answer.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't me. You're wrong. It's not because the door was locked. No, there's a different reason entirely. Yes, I know.
Took place in the she then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after, and they got into the bath. At that point, the killer had to because Sayaka had locked her.
Boom! You're wrong! No, that's wrong! Let me tell you, biatch! Break!
The reason my
tell them, Night
bathroom
Iggy!
didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Shit. Nearly spilled my water everywhere.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms,
That's right. Tell them, Night
Yes,
Iggy.
now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Well, that's a good question, isn't it? It was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about? My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
That's right.
True as true can be.
Thanks, Mono Bear.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door...
You set that up on purpose. Come on.
That's not lucky at all.
I mean, it's kind of lucky because it proves my
So
innocence.
the reason the door didn't open
Boom.
was just because it was
Nerd.
stuck.
That's
But
right.
the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay,
Yes.
but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because
Everyone
they thought it
should
was a
have
girl's
known
room.
you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
That's
The killer
right.
could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room. I got it!
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
That's right.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
Well, you would think,
Yes,
except for one
he's
crucial
absolutely right.
detail. Tell him, Kirigiri.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
And there would have been a lock on the door. And they would
Exactly.
have had to break through.
That's right.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Completely
ultimately, we
unnecessary.
can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the
But
killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do.
exactly.
Since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Right.
That is a definite possibility.
Tell them, Byakuya Togami.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Yes.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's right. Told you. Jeez, that's what I'm trying to tell you. These people, they just don't listen. No trust.
Then who
No
did
trust.
do it?
Well, it
I'm
wasn't
sorry,
me.
but I give up. Quit without saving.
Oh, alright then. Fair enough.
But-
Go away.
What happens
Get out.
if we can't decide on who we
I don't want
think
you
did
here.
it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now?
Whoa! Let's
Majority
calm
rules?
down.
You really think that's a good idea?
No?
Yeah,
You insane?
Our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious?
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions?
I do. There's
It
more
does not
evidence.
matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Good. There you go. Thank you, Hina.
You.
Roasted.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Oh,
It's fine, it's
Poor
fine.
Hina.
Just ask your question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Okay, so,
Spit it out already, woman.
well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That is a damn good question, actually. It's a very good
Yes.
question.
How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up.
That
That's
seems
possible, right?
unlikely.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Yeah.
Then. Maybe someone picked the lock?
No, that doesn't seem right
Negative.
either.
If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Yeah, I'm not sure how, but somehow they're all unpickable.
How about this?
Doesn't make any sense,
The
but,
killer
you know.
got in the easy way.
The easy way.
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Well, that doesn't make sense either.
No,
She wouldn't have done
That
that.
can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me?
Yes.
Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Sounds like someone needs to shut up and change his hair. What is going on with your head?
Oh, why exactly can't that be it?
You realize I'm standing next to you, right? Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Oh shit, am I running out of time? Oh no! Switching rooms, toolkit. Was it the switching rooms thing? I think it must have been, yeah, it was switching rooms. Alright, switching rooms, boom. Because she was terrified, she wouldn't have let anyone in.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember?
Yeah.
That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Tell them, Naegi. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe
Gosh,
she
she
would have
wouldn't have
opened
done
the
that.
door for
Doesn't make
anyone.
any sense.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Ah, now we're talking.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Calm
Why
down,
would she
Naegi.
lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Alright, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at the evidence that I tried to look at myself. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Make sure you don't check the nameplates. Make sure you don't get the wrong name, the wrong room, okay?
I found a
Sayaka.
notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Boom, that's my girl.
And these are
I
the
would have done
words
that too.
appeared.
Oh man!
I was thinking the same
I've
thing.
totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Yeah.
And you're right. It can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
Boom.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap. I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Jeez.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Oh yeah, tell him,
And
Kiri.
I should also mention,
She's so cute.
I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room,
Booyah! Huh?
which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
That's
Either
right.
it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto,
Very suspicious.
did you write this?
Obviously not. I mean, it's signed by Sayaka,
No,
and that's not my
I didn't.
handwriting.
But of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Booyah. Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
To get someone into her room so she could kill them. Though for some reason she chose someone who's actually really strong and would
The
probably
note
kill
was
her
likely
easily.
her way of
Not
getting
sure
in
why
touch with a
she did
certain
that.
someone.
I would have taken the fat guy, to be
She
honest.
must have slid it
That would
under
have been
their
easy.
door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from
Or the shy girl, that would've
ultimate
worked too.
pop sensation,
I mean,
what
probably
young man could resist?
wouldn't, considering things, but you know.
Of course,
Although she would have gone in.
2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Oh, right, of course. Damn it. The fat man wouldn't have
Can we be
worked.
sure anyone even got this note?
Hmm.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What makes you say
that?
Actually, Fujisaki would have been a good choice, and he probably would have gone. Not for
Would you
anything
like to hear
sus,
what I
just,
have to
you
say?
know, to support his friend. Yes, I would like to hear
Very
what you have to
well
say.
Pay attention.
Well, I'm paying attention. Oh, shit, here we go. Alright, Celeste, what you got for us? Give us something good. Dorm nameplates. Boom, that's my ammo. Lock and load.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Correct.
But in
I
the
only
note,
have 10
the place
minutes.
they were asked to come to, it specifically
Yes.
says my room.
It does say that.
I see. So if someone read that note,
Yep,
then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
exactly.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
That's right, I was staying in it.
In other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would
They
not
would
have
not
any
have
connection to what happened.
However,
It certainly would seem that way.
I missed something. The killer went into my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is... Well, yeah, I know why, but...
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the plate it specifically says my room.
My room. Is that
I
it?
see.
That might be it.
So if someone read that, then they would have gone to exactly the room that Makoto was staying in.
No, you're
So
wrong!
in other words,
They wouldn't have gone there.
even if
Damn it!
someone
I
did
missed!
read the note, they would not have any.
It certainly would seem that way.
No, that's what she was saying. I see the contradiction. She said they would have gone to the room Makoto was staying in. However, the dorm plates were switched.
So then they would have gone to Saya exactly. The room.
Boom, baby! Get out of here! That's wrong! Break.
The nameplates on my and
Getting
Sayaka's
tough.
rooms got switched.
That's right.
They got switched?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
Yeah, tell
As a
him, Kiri
result,
Kiri.
the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name,
That's right.
and the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Mm-hmm.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Boom,
And
exactly.
the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right. I wouldn't do
Right.
such a thing. That would be weird.
Okay, then who did it?
That's a good question. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched the rooms. The only other person. Sayaka.
I got it!
I got it! I almost said
and
me for a
Sayaka
second
were the
there.
only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
As you can. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room,
She
okay?
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
That she
She
does.
would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
That she would have.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
That's a good question.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in. And also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Exactly.
What?
You know what,
Inviting
Makoto? You
someone
know
to
why.
your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
That's a good question. Why
To
would anyone
understand
invite someone to
that-
the room anyway?
We first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Boom.
That's where the answer lies.
Exactly.
What happened then was probably
Murder.
whoever she
Oh.
invited over came in and attacked her.
No, that's not
We
likely
figured it
either.
out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Well, yes, but you're missing a few steps there.
But
Mainly
we still
who
don't
that
know
was.
who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Jeez, man, calm down.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yes.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Well, we can only
Yes,
hope.
I think you're right.
She's so pretty.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Right.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene.
Mm-hmm.
Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Perhaps, but it seems very likely.
yeah.
So yes, it was.
What's the deal with that sword?
Yeah, that's my
Sayaka
sword, and I
suggested I
touched
should
it, and I'm
hold
very
on to it.
angry about it.
I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh, poor
How the
Sayaka.
hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Well, wouldn't you like to know? Getting nervous, are you? The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with a fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt, there is no doubt whatsoever, there is gold dust on that wrist.
I got it!
I got it!
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
That's right.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Yes, you see it in my brain that I'm showing you? I'm projecting a mental image.
Is that gold?
It is. How do you see that? What are you looking at? Do they have cameras on their, like, PDA
It
things?
sure
Their
is.
school handbooks? Maybe they do.
Specifically, the
It
gold
was in
coating
my
from the
school handbook,
replica
so fair
sword.
enough.
You barely
Understandable.
have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Yeah.
And there's some on her wrist because...
Because she got hit with the sword right there on her wrist.
That's right.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Ever closer.
Then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Let's solve it. But how? What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit to learn about. Oh, fine. Yep, absolutely. Tell me. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Yeah, I'm getting used to it. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullets to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, the logic difficulty is set to kind. Fewer bullets will be loaded. Ah, is that what that means? Maybe I should have bumped up that difficulty. That would have been fun. Ah, well. Well then, good luck and have fun. Here we go. Alright, who wants some? Make your argument. Oh, I'm making my argument. Replica sword chief, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Let's go. Cue to
When the
switch.
fighting broke out,
Space to focus.
the culprit grabbed the sword,
That they
and
did.
that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss
I don't know if that's right or not.
So she tried to fight back.
Yep.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
No.
But then the
Oh, for fuck's
culprit
sake.
took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
Unlikely.
And that's exactly what happened.
No, it is not. You're all wrong and you're all stupid. Hang on. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. That's right, the
When
replica
fighting
sword
broke
chief.
out, the culprit grabbed, and that's when the first sword-based sneak attack.
No, it's wrong.
Is that wrong? Or am I stupid? Should I have used it
Actually,
at a different
no.
point?
I don't think the fight started with the sword,
Yeah, I don't think so.
Why not?
Why not?
because the sword sheath had been scratched.
Yeah.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it
Yeah,
with
that must have
something
been the right
sharp.
point. Maybe.
Something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife?
Oh,
That was the only sharp
true.
thing found at the scene.
That actually makes a lot more sense. Right.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Well, she
If the
attacked
sword
with
was
the
used
knife, and the
first,
sword was used to
There wouldn't be
defend.
any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
She really picked a bad target,
If you
I
were
gotta
going to
say.
attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
You would think.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Exactly. Though, even so, a sheath shouldn't be that heavy, but it won't cut
so
anything.
how did the sheath get damaged?
If they
Defending
got
from the
attacked
knife.
with a kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Your voice is so
In
sexy.
that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Yeah.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife.
Exactly.
Means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Boom!
think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
Alright, tell us. Tell us,
Who
Ishimaru.
came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
No.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No, not quite. No,
So
that's
she
not
grabbed
right.
the
You're
sword to defend
dumb. You're
herself.
stupid,
But
and
then
you
the
should
culprit
stop
took
talking.
that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife.
No, you're wrong.
But I
That's
don't
not
think
right.
Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
I agree. I don't think so either, Kirigiri.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because the sword was used to damage her wrist.
Because she never held the sword
Dumbass.
at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Exactly, the wrist, right? Certain part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you want to use a sword, which part of your body would you have to touch it? Well, with her palms, which were clean of gold dust.
You're talking about her palms, right?
That's right.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
This was a very dirty sword. I'm not sure why.
How do you know that just by looking at her palms?
Well, it's
Like
obvious.
I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off.
Exactly.
All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle.
Yeah. How much gold was meant to be on the handle?
It's safe to assume
People need to stop
that's
touching my
because whoever
stuff.
used the
I
sword
like that sword.
got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Yes, I'm sure that's the first thing she did.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No. No, definitely not that. That's why I think that. What the fuck? There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathroom at nighttime. The water was off. Oh, the water's off, so you can't even... What, you can't even use the toilet? Bro, what? She's afraid of water, I knew it! The water was off.
I got it!
I got it.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30
What if you need to pee in the middle of the night? What if you need to take a poo? How do you wash your hands then? That's
In other
gross.
words,
Come on,
At
Monokuma.
nighttime.
Why does the water even
And
turn
the
off?
water in the bathroom shuts
School
off
is
at
rich as
nighttime,
fuck, right? What? What's the point?
I didn't know that.
Was it just for this moment? What?
Taking a shower.
Okay, that's kind of... Look, how long has it been? I'm sure you're now fine, maybe. Hopefully.
My.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Oh, she's probably right about that. I'm not sure why I'm standing
not
next
sure
to him.
whether
It's
to
kind of
take
gross.
That as an insult or a compliment.
You should definitely take it as an insult.
Insult, obviously.
Yeah.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means
That means
the
the
killer
killer.
is the only one who used the sword.
Which means Sayaka attacked the
Hold on.
killer.
If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Have to be the one without the sword. Sayaka.
I got it!
It's all coming together.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
She was the one who took it, right?
But we already said that the attack started with...
With the
The
knife.
person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Yep.
Then the one who attacked first was Sayaka.
Sayaka.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
Yep.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
And that is what I don't like about Sayaka Mizuno. And she was gonna blame her good friend Naegi-kun. What the hell? That's so like, what, jeez. That's why I was so off about her at the start of the game. I was like, she grew on me, but that was so not cool, man. That's so not cool. She was gonna frame him and then she got someone else killed in the process. That's
Took the
such
knife
bull.
from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
Maybe she tried to reveal the culprit's
And if it's true
name
that she
to
had
protect
the kitchen
Naegi,
knife and attacked without provocation,
like Kirigiri said, but like, come on, even if she did, she still got him killed for no reason.
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
That's right.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Correct.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch
Maybe.
rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you.
Yep.
That is a possibility, is it not?
Unfortunately,
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
afraid so.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to
What
come
a
to Makoto's
bitch.
room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
Would be
So
very
all
suspicious.
that's why she switched the names?
Yep.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
How
For
so?
one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
How would they? How would we know?
I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Oh, is that the
I'm
point?
sure Sayaka realized the same thing. Which
See,
is why
that's
out of
also
all of us,
so,
she
like-
asked him to switch rooms.
That's so. She was taking advantage of him, and that's so not cool.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Well,
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
yep.
Holy shit!
Yep.
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Yep, because she chose a really poor
She
target.
launched her
Why
attack
did she
with the
do that?
knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
Yeah, what an
That
idiot.
must be when her wrist got broken.
Even you would have been a better
and she was
choice,
forced
probably.
to drop the knife.
Seriously, pick the athlete. Yeah,
Tables were
that's a good
suddenly
idea.
turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Like if she tried to kill Sakura, like, come on.
Just hold on. That can't be true.
I'm afraid it is.
Because...
There is no because,
Hey,
Kirito.
hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're
Have we?
being super boring right now. Come on.
I agree. You know
hurry up
what?
and
Hurry up and decide who did it. Yeah, let's go.
It would be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time.
We can run out of time? Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Come on, Makoto, you can do
If we
it.
can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
You got this, buddy. Is it really over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. There's heaps left. What are you talking about? Oh, what's happening? What are we doing? Make your argument. I would love to. Dying message. Okay, that's one option. Sure, let's go with that one.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
He works too. Oh, you're wrong! Leon. My sister's fiance's name is Leon. Fun fact.
there still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
That's right.
Dining. Wait, what did you
Dining,
say?
no, dying.
The
Dying message.
message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
Yep.
11037. Written in her own blood.
Or
There
is
must
that
be a
what it
clue about
says?
the killer hidden in there.
Very convenient that that
Well,
looks like
Before
numbers.
we get too far into that, I need to ask,
Yes,
can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
probably. There's no question because left index finger had blood on
I
it.
got it!
I got it!
Her left index finger had blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
That's right.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure.
Or
I
she's just
think we can all
left-handed,
agree
I like
Sayaka
that,
wrote
but
it. But still,
still.
what the heck do those numbers mean? What?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Yeah, you got this.
No,
That
that's
doesn't
not-
mean anything.
Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
They're not numbers.
Yeah, it looks like...
It does, doesn't it?
What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
And what do we learn?
Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
That they do. You've cracked the code,
you're
Fat Man.
right.
You've cracked the
The
code.
connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but
But good thing we can all see
looking
this.
at it now, you could also read it as an N.
That's right.
Oh, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Yeah, it's about time.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
What?
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense.
Well,
than
maybe
before.
not. But if it is an N, then perhaps consider that the other numbers are letters too. Yeah, come on, you've got this. Come on, Kiri.
Rotate the image
There
180
you go.
degrees.
Already done. In my head. Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the
Yep,
killer's name.
she sure did.
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Booyah!
So, whose name did she write?
That's a good question. Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. We probably should have started with this, to be honest. If you turn the message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Let me just do that. Select someone. Boom, 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 boom. It was you! JK, it was him, Leon Kuwata. Sorry, Leon.
Here's my answer.
There's just no getting around it.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Yep,
If you turn the message around,
you get
it becomes the letters
Leon.
L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately,
Leon! Had to do it to you, buddy. Had to do it to you. I didn't want to do it to you because your execution is horrendous,
What the hell are you
but
talking
had
about?
to do it to him.
It's just a coincidence.
Coincidence,
Just a
huh?
bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Look exactly like
No.
your name, in fact.
It's not random at all.
Nope. Hate to say it to you, but
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
yeah,
In
poor
that
girl.
position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to
Again,
write
I
upside
can-
down, as it were.
I can still write that. I don't know why I would twist my hand like that, though. What the hell is she doing? What? That don't even make sense. No, it does. No, I'm not silly. But yeah, I can still would write it correctly, even backwards and upside down. Like, it's easier than writing it 7-3. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
And as a result,
Yeah, that's really weird. But yeah.
when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want.
I already did.
Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
No, it won't. It really won't. Like, it doesn't get inverted. I can't do... I don't know. What about you guys? You try it at home, and let me know if you write it upside down. Is that easier? Because it's not for me. Maybe with my other hand. I did this before, though. Nah, L. I guess if I was looking at it, then... Yeah... Then I might, if I were looking at it and really trying to write it, but... And I was doing it with my non-dominant hand, then maybe? Yeah, then I sort of write it backwards if I'm doing it non-dominant, so maybe, but not... it's a stretch. It's a stretch.
One hell of a stretch to me.
I would say, but I mean,
You
it's
can't
obvious
just
that
go
it's your
and
name.
say Shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Got it.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
I do.
The evidence
I'm
Leon
clever,
tried to
I
get
know.
rid of?
You like clever guys, I got you. The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? That is absolutely right, and that is... Boom. Shirt. Peace.
I got it!
I got it.
You
Get
mean
got it.
the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
That's
If
right.
the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, They threw it into the incinerator.
Boom.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked.
Yep.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Isn't that right, Leon? You heard her. You heard her.
But is one
Isn't that
scrap
right?
of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Maybe not the scrap of fabric on its own, but
I mean,
when combining it with the
Leon's
rest
not
of the evidence.
only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Perhaps,
With just that
but
one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
and that just confirms that everyone has the same clothes,
That'll
just
roll
multiple
isn't enough.
copies, which is really weird.
But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are
Yeah.
you finally starting to understand?
Oh, I understand.
The
I've
answers
understood
to
for a
all the
while
riddles
now.
are right here.
Boom.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer was able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who was responsible, when, how, where it was disposed of. Where the shirt was destroyed, if we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed, you're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? Well, maybe if you just continued your argument, you know, that would have made things clear, but okay, fine, we'll go with another one. How it was disposed of.
I got it!
There you go.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where would have
That's
helped
a good
too,
point.
but sure.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, you
You
know what I'm
can't
gonna
reach
say.
the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Right. So now you're gonna
And
blame the fat man.
obviously, You wouldn't be able to
It
hit the
would've been a bit
switch
of
to turn
target,
it
but
on
there you go.
either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was
Maybe she just
the
didn't like
person.
Leon.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's you. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Shattered crystal ball, loaded up, baby.
The key to the trash room.
Oh, I'm aiming.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
That is true.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Yes.
You'd have to get close to the incinerator.
Boom, that's
in order to
wrong.
destroy-
Crystal
No,
ball,
that's
son
wrong.
of a bitch. Shouldn't have left that in there, huh? Shouldn't have left that
I
in
think
there.
I know how someone could dispose
Maybe you
of
should
the
just
evidence
put your evidence
without
like
using the
back in
trash
your room
key.
because no one checked there.
But if you can't get
In the
past
wardrobe.
gate, you couldn't
That would've been a better
possibly
idea.
turn on the incinerator, could you?
Indeed.
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Yep, because it was smashed.
Actually,
What
it
is
was
wrong with
supposed to be a
Asahina's face?
crystal ball, but
But how would you use it?
By throwing it, of course. The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way. Throw it divine with it! Yes.
I got it!
What would happen if I said that? That would have been
Simply
funny.
took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
Yep.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
That's right.
Someone through a gap in the gate?
Yeah, I'm
Remember
afraid
what
so.
I said before, Hifumi?
What did he for me say before? That the thing wasn't on. The incinerator wasn't on.
Hifumi had the key. So the
I'm
only
out
way
of
the
water.
incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
Very thirsty boy right now.
was because the killer
If
was
only
able to
Kiri
hit
Kiri
the
was here.
switch
What?
without opening the gate. Once they got in the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss
Toss
it
it
in.
in.
hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually
Mm-hmm. Tell
went
them,
inside
Kiri
the
Kiri.
trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Yep, and that would have actually been a
no,
good idea.
just
Should have
hold
just put it in your closet, my guy. Should have just
But
put it
the
in your closet.
distance from the gate to the
washed
incinerator
it.
has to be at least
That could have worked
30
too.
feet, right? To pinpoint
No need to
accuracy,
incinerate it.
you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Only a
Could
baseball
someone
player
really
could do it.
that?
Prodigy.
That's
even.
right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Would it? Selling yourself short there, Leon.
Absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer,
Killer is. It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because killer is the ultimate baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
You have any idea how stupid you look right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Yeah, tell him, Celeste.
You can't be serious.
I'm sorry, but
I'm not the killer.
this part hurts because Leon did nothing wrong. Change my mind, alright? He was defending himself.
Wrong, I'm telling you.
He should have left the room and not killed her, but still.
You still won't admit it? Okay then.
Okay.
Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Will do, sweetie. Will do.
We can end this.
Let's do it.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
Yep.
Now here's what happened.
Here's what happened. The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Every case has one last element to bring to the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll get a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events in the form of a comic book. Yes, I remember this now. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead you to a breakthrough. And then, good luck. Have fun. Alright, let's do it. Boom, closing argument. Finish the thought. Alright. Okay, what have we got going on here? So... Oh, right, it's a manga, so we're going in the opposite direction. I was a little bit confused why we were starting at the end. Alright, Act 1. So, first of all... What is that? She drops the knife. Do we have any more information? She brings him in, he goes to her, she goes to stabby stab. I don't think there's anything that can go in that section. Oh, here we go. That'll do. Boom. And then she went to stab him, he avoids it, and notices the sword behind him. She goes to stab him, but he uses the sword to block it. Boom. Then he comes at her and breaks her wrist with the sword, therefore leaving him standing there with the sword and her standing there injured. After that, she rushes into the bathroom and shuts the door. He can't get in and thinks that it's locked. Mizuno freaks out. She doesn't know what to do. She sits down, bleeding, and only has one option. She drops the knife. Wait, what happens? Oh, she dropped the knife. That is first. Yes, that's what happened. She drops the knife. Leon picks up the knife. Mizuno sees it. He stabs her. Wait, we're missing a bit of a bit here. Oh, she dropped the knife. Well, that happened there. So we've already got that. We don't need that again. Okay, so she dropped the knife. She goes in there. He opens it with a screwdriver, or at least attempts to, and then busts it down. Then Mizuno sees him come in. He stabs her. Mizuno uses her last moments to write his name on the wall before he finishes her off. Act 3. The killer takes off his shirt, tosses it into the... No, that's later. The killer finds the lint roller and cleans up all the hair from my room. Then he goes to the trash area. Act 4. He tosses his shirt into the fire. No. What's he doing first? He picks up the crystal ball that he somehow got from Hagakure. Tosses it, turns on the incinerator. He balls up his shirt and throws it into the fire, thinking that all is well and good, leaving the room. Only to his dismay, we discover that there was a leftover piece. Reenact.
Killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Oh yeah, this is my jam. Tell them, Naegi!
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. she attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Tell them, Naegi.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily.
Yeah.
And there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course, the killer had no way of knowing.
No, he didn't. I thought it would be that hard to work out, but sure.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife,
and finished her off.
and stabbed Sayaka.
No! Oh, girl. It's her fault, but still.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
Damn right.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's
Don't know
blood.
that he did that first, but sure thing, whatever.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Tell them, Naegi. Oof! He threw the thing.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
And so,
they came
he
up with a
used
plan
his
to use Hero's
skills.
crystal ball, which he left in the laundry
Danganronpa.
room.
Does Danganronpa actually mean anything?
The
I have
killer
no idea.
managed to throw
Let's
the
look that
ball
up.
through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw.
But
the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
Tell them,
And
Naegi.
that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Got him. Which means he could easily throw his shirt into
Crystal
the
ball,
incinerator.
thrown with absolute precision, which then quickly
Heh.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Probably, I imagine
But
that
there
too,
was
Naegi.
one thing they missed.
One thing. Tell them, Naegi.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator.
They also missed the fact that the
The
crystal
killer
ball is
didn't
still there,
notice
but you know.
And so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Boom, bam, bop. You've been declared. Get record backed. Bada boom.
Isn't that right?
Leon. Tell them, Naegi.
It
Oh
would appear
yeah.
that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
Yep, it would
You
appear
went there
so.
to try and wash the blood out of your shirt.
Ah,
and
right.
that's where you saw
That
it,
makes sense.
right?
So we did try and do that.
Seeing the
Fair
ball,
enough.
You thought of a way to take care of everything.
It was a really dumb way because it also leaves behind the crystal ball and, you know, the fact that none of us checked his room, so we could have just hidden it there, but whatever.
Do I
Well,
object?
he's an idiot. I don't think he
Yes, I
objects.
object.
Oh,
Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
and here we go. Time for Crazy Man.
This is
He has
just
become
bunch
a
of
porcupine.
stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
Yep, you mean all the evidence that I just gave you?
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's
There was a lot of
bullshit.
evidence.
I refuse to acknowledge it.
But what about all the evidence?
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
I just did.
Makoto,
There was quite a lot of evidence.
you're in possession of that evidence?
Well, yeah, a lot of it. I just showed you. I have the evidence. Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Yes. Refresh me on that. This took a lot longer than I thought. Sometimes during class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as a bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. Jeez. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Okay, match your button presses with the tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Is that the only thing we need to do? Just match it up? Well, that's easy enough. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Ah, okay. I can do that. Maybe. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. So I'm not just pressing, I'm destroying specific statements? Or am I just pressing? I don't know. I'm confused. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. I mean, I did this when I was younger, so I should be able to handle it. Do this consecutively, and you'll start a combo. Keep this going, and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. Got it. So watch out for that. Alright, I got this. Final strike. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet. Refute their statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 and you run out of time, you fail. Nah, I got this. Good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed
Here
the screws from the door,
we
they didn't
go.
use anything from your room to do it.
Damn right.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Yes, of course. They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
I mean, this is just embarrassing at this point. If that's all you can say, I mean, that's kind of... You're acting like a lefty there. I mean, I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Alright, let's do this. I'm still not entirely sure what we're doing, but the moment of truth is here. Let's do it. Dance battle time.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Boom.
Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking.
There we go.
Shut up.
Oh,
Where's your
jeez.
proof?
This is actually kind of hard.
You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up.
Boom. Tempo up. Here we
Where's
go.
your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Damn it.
Stupid. You lied. Stop talking.
This is... Oh, I need to lock that on with that too. Okay.
You kidding me? Not a chance.
Now I get it.
You lied.
Boom.
Shut up.
We have to lock the targeting on to the points as well.
Shut up.
To the beat.
Stupid.
Tempo up. Final strike. Here we go.
Where's your proof?
Toolkit.
This should prove
It's
it.
here. I'm sorry, Leon, but I had to do it to him. The toolkit. Why we didn't all just check that in the first place? I mean, I kind of thought of it, but sure.
Were removed.
Could I have, like, gone in and found that? I don't think so,
I
but
wonder
maybe.
what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I wonder.
It had to be a screwdriver, right?
Exactly. He
Oh,
should have
yeah.
used mine.
I'm pretty
Should
sure
have
the
used mine.
toolkits we got each had one inside.
Yep. I don't know why he didn't use mine.
There aren't
Why did
any
he-
tools anywhere.
Why did he go into his room to get his toolkit? I'm
Toolkit in my
confused.
room had clearly never been used.
That's so dumb. What?
The culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Oh, true. They thought they were in Sayaka's room and she wouldn't have a toolkit. Right. I got you.
So the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
That does make sense.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Good question.
Stupid.
Okay.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
It had to.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the
Stupid.
screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid.
And if you say you used it for something
Here we go.
else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Boom.
And let me say this right now.
And nobody else used that
Lost it
toolkit.
isn't an excuse at this point.
Yep.
Stupid.
Leon's the only innocent one in this show. Well, except for everyone who didn't kill anyone. But Leon. Feels so bad for him, you know?
So,
Sayaka's
you have no
fault.
rebuttal?
That's so annoying.
Then it
I
would
hate that
seem
it's him.
we are finished here.
Not that I liked him that much, but, you know, he didn't deserve this. Poor guy. Courtroom result. A. B? Yeah, that's fair. I don't really know what I was doing, but I got it now. I understand. Nice! Oh, snap! I got 72 coins? Hell yeah! I knew there must have been a better way to get coins. I was barely finding any. Now we're talking. My gambling addiction is going hard.
Looks like you've reached your verdict.
Yep.
Then are we ready to cast our votes?
I don't know about you, but I
You
am
all have
very
a
ready.
lever in
Let's
front
do
of you.
this.
Use it to make your selection.
Sure thing, Monokuma.
Just to remind you all,
Yes?
make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor.
What, we get punished for
right?
not voting? Alright. Sure.
Okay,
You do that?
then who will
All right,
be
I'm
chosen
excited.
as the blackened?
The blackened?
Will you make the right choice?
Yes.
Or the dreadfully wrong one?
No.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I'll give you a B. I don't know what that means, but I'll give you one. Monokuma vote. Who is found guilty? Ding, ding, ding. All too easy. You know I had to do it to him. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata. Stupid! Ugh, he just became the Scream again. Sorry, Leon.
Hey,
You know I had to do it to him. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? In defense, he was attacked first. I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
You did, but it was kill or be killed. I don't blame him, but he did have a choice. He could have just left. You know, once he got into the bathroom, but...
None of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'll be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
It's just unlucky. That's all.
You were. Hate to say it, but
Hey,
you were.
come on.
You expect me to just accept my death? Got no choice, my man. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Well, sure, but like, you can still blame her for trying to frame you. I mean, even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. Yeah, but you didn't try to kill anyone. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Except you had your own video that had something to do with you. And you didn't kill anyone, nor did anyone else. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Everyone else have family too, Sayaka. And I feel for her, I do. I really do, and I love her, but this was just so not cool, you know? It's so not cool. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them? It's Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me right from the very beginning. She was using me. I appreciate when people use someone that's meant to be their friend, you know? Is that why she talked to me in the first place? That's what I'm questioning now, right? Were we ever friends? Who's to say? I guess I'll never know. because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it. I mean, you could die and go see her, maybe. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovey on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, I really do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault! Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
Thank you, Kirigiri, for stopping me from getting killed. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Kyoko can latch onto my arm anytime. Her grip was like iron, strong enough. I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
What is that? Hang on. No, I'll check it later. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! Ha, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you've so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice, I had to kill her.
That's it?
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? That would have been his chance to leave. I mean, he is guilty, but Sayaka started it. After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the room, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's
No.
why...
That's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh? Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him! Huh? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Yeah, I got a bit of a point. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get this the punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Please don't kill Leon. No more begging or excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
No!
now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. This is not gonna be fun. Boop. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh no. How did they even get dragged off like that? Like, what is pulling him and how did it get on him? And how did we all get there in time to watch? So many questions, but... Oh, it's just awful. It's so awful. I really don't like this one. All the other punishments are kind of meh, but this one's... Oof. The 1,000 blows. Jeez. Imagine dying like that. Oh. How long did he stay alive before it ended? That is despair. I love that little bit of quiet there. There's someone on Instagram. Let me check the name. I think it's Ain't Your Waifu. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Hang on, let me look her up. I'll show you. She did a really good, like... She does really, like, awesome stuff, and it's kind of weird, but so cool at the same time. And one of them was, she did a, like, cosplay of Leon's death. And it just looks dope as. Like, hold on, let me look it up. I gotta show you guys this, because it is actually... Yeah, there she is, Ain't Your Waifu. It's so, like, oof. It really sets in what just happened there. Where is it? Where is it? It's on her page somewhere! Hang on. Whoa, that's freaky. I haven't seen the Pennywise one. Where are we? I'm on a page right now. I'm just trying to find. Where is it? She does like Photoshop cosplay, and it makes it really like stupidly realistic to the point that it's kind of funny sometimes, but also really creepy. And Leon, she did one of Leon's death in particular, and yeah, it's brutal as. If I could just find it somewhere, where is it? I didn't think it was that old, actually, but there you go. What do I know? There's gotta be it somewhere. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's not it, damn it. There it is. Boom, have a look at that. Can you guys see that on stream? I assume you can. Look at that. Brutal, that's messed up. And yeah, that's basically, there you go. But yeah, Ain't Your Waifu is her name on Instagram if you wanted to check her out. It's pretty dope, but yeah, it's pretty nasty. It's some nasty stuff, but that's what happened to our poor boy Leon. Oh, poor baby. That's so sad. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else would we call it?
Extreme!
I guess we could call it extreme, yeah, that works. Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! Boy, you said it. Calm down.
I can't take it.
I know. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
If you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. I'll let him do that.
Damn you!
Man, why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or, in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying is what I'm saying quite fit together. Piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in here. Just like before. Indeed.
Chills! Kills!
Let's get to the punishment that everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I got to say. I need to save some for the fun. I need to save some of the fun for later. Alrighty then. I wish I could laugh like that. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. Wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. It's okay, Ishimaru. Crying is welcome in a school environment. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? I guess. She moved in close and whispered into my ear. Oh boy. Kirigiri can whisper in my ear anytime.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out. That was kind of obvious, but sure.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you, that's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. We can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? I guess if you're being nice to Naegi, you could infer that, but I don't think so. Her final thought was how she could protect you. Well, her initial thought before that was how she could get me killed, but sure. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. She didn't care what happened to you, then she wouldn't have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone, or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. True, that does make sense. It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. And Junko, let's not forget about Junko.
Correct.
Hard to forget. Thank you. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. Yeah, you tell them! Tell them, Naegi! So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. Thank you, Kirigiri. I am to impress you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Hey.
Oh, she's so pretty. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Kidding. Just have pretty good intuition. Chapter 1 to survive! Ladies and gentlemen, the end! Woo! And thus ends our stream. Surviving Students 12. Rip Junko. I will miss her very much. Won't miss the others as much, to be honest. But Junko, I will miss her, and I kind of regret that I didn't talk to her. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You received the Despair Bat present. Yeah, great. That'll be a really nice present to give to someone. I'm sure anyone would enjoy that. A Despair Bat to remind them. Yep, that sounds like a great present. I'm gonna have fun giving that to someone. The hell? Yes, I wish to override. Thank you very much. But nonetheless, welcome to Chapter 2. We are not doing this now, which I think a bunch of people just joined the stream. So welcome to the end of the stream. Yeah, we're wrapping up now. But thank you to everyone who joined in the stream. Thank you so much for coming. Especially Kuroki Ayano, who stuck through the whole way once again. Thank you very much for joining. And while I have you here, actually, thank you so much for that that Vroid model of me. That is so freaking epic. That is so cool. I'll do that. I'll put that in a community post next week because I'm really excited to share that. That is so cool and it giving me a lot of ideas. Like I wanna wear that outfit. Most of it, like, in real life. That would be so epic. That would be so cool. I really loved it. But thank you so much for that. Thank you for all the birthday wishes and for everyone who joined the stream. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys want to watch the rest of Danganronpa as well. Danganronpa 2. And then, there's other games as well, like side games. I really want to play. I'm gonna play them all. And I hope you want to watch the rest of this one too. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more Danganronpa. I'm pretty sure you do because it looked like fun. Kuroki Ayano says, I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Good night. Good night to you. Thank you for coming. And yeah, thanks for everyone for watching. Thank you all very much. Let me know if you guys want to see me stream this more, because I would absolutely love to do that. It's been a really good time, and I really, really enjoyed this game. Thank you all so very much for watching. As always, my name has been Senkara. And until next time, I'm not sure how to exit the game, so I'm gonna pause on the till next time for a second here. Hang on, F1, perhaps? That looks like it could have system. There we go. There we go. System. And return to main menu. There we go. That seems to do the trick. Alright. To everyone who it is nighttime right now as well, have a very good night. I will see you guys in a video or in the next stream. But until next time, I still can't leave this bloody game. How do we leave it? There we go! Finally, my outro can come until next time! See ya. Thank you all so very much for joining.